Puig is an Argentine novelist, playwright, and scriptwriter who gained international fame with the publication of his novel, Kiss of the Spider-Woman, in 1976. Initially banned in his native Argentina, it was later adapted into a play, a movie, and a musical.
Take my advice, Mr. Revolutionary. When you feel you've gone to hell in a handbasket, and the world in which you dwell's no paradise,
I've some counsel I can give. You need but ask it. I'm so very glad to share this good advice.
Juan Manuel Puig was born in General Villegas, a remote Argentine pampas or plains, in 1932. Inexplicably drawn to the cinema as a child, he started his movie-going career with Bride of Frankenstein. And through his childhood and adolescence, he went to the local theater 5 nights a week, using the same seat for 10 years. Later in life, he had a video library of some 3,000 films. Puig spent most of his childhood in Villegas and received his elementary education there. As a young boy, he liked to dress up as a girl, and at school he was assaulted. "I grew up on the Pampas in a bad dream, or rather a bad western," he once said. In 1946, Puig moved to Buenos Aires, where he attended U.S. boarding school. He had learned English from American films. In 1955, Puig went to Rome after receiving a scholarship to study film directing, and after a period he realized that filmmaking at the commercial level was not to his tastes. Disappointed, he traveled to Paris and London, earning his living as a teacher and dishwasher. From 1957 to 1961, Puig worked as an assistant film director and translator in subtitles in Rome, Paris, and Buenos Aires. During this time, he began to write film scripts. Never a Peronist, and at odds with the Latino tradition of machismo, he felt the atmosphere of his home country oppressing. When Argentine director Juan Perón died in office in 1976 and was succeeded by his third wife, Isabel Perón, Puig became even more critical with the current policy. Due to Perón's personal intervention, he had received no royalties for the film Heartbreak Tango, and his works were attacked in the press. In the 1980s, Puig lived in New York and Rio de Janeiro. After spending years in a, quote, unsuccessful search for a good husband, he settled in 1989 in Cuernavaca, Mexico. Puig translated many of his works into English and also wrote in that language. His novels explored sexuality, and he did not hide his sexual orientation. In his own country, he was much criticized for his controversial stands. Puig had a number of relationships, which reportedly included the actors Stanley Baker and Yul Brynner. Manuel Puig died in Cuernavaca on July 22, 1990.